evening and welcome to KAJUN Talk, a public affairs presentation of KAJN. I'm your host, Tiffiany. Well, if you were listening last night, you heard Navy veteran Gregory Ganier with us. He's continuing his conversation tonight on the Guardians Haven Pilot Home Program. This initiative is dedicated to assisting veterans and overcoming significant obstacles to home ownership, including securing a home, avoiding foreclosure, and staying in their current residences. If you need assistance or wish to contribute, please reach out to Gregory Ganier at Veterans Corner by calling 337-315-3259 or visiting veteranscorner.net. The continuation of the Guardians Haven Pilot Home Program for vets continues now. So it's called the Veterans Corner Pilot Home Program. How does it work?
The program is designed to make sure that a veteran remains in their home. My wife and I purchased our first home in 1973, and in the late 80s, or rather the 80s, when they had a financial collapse in the whole America and in our region, I was a subcontractor with about 10 guys working, rocking and rolling, and general contractors that I contract with went bankrupt and forced me into bankruptcy. And my wife and I, with financial ruin, basically, and try to live with four children on cash, starting out with zero. It was kind of tough. So I don't want anybody to go through that. But because of that, someone from a humanitarian group contacted me and asked me to submit a community and economic development proposal, which I did. And I was very pessimistic about it. But anyway, I did submit a proposal to build 4,800 homes throughout Louisiana. And surprisingly, they approved it. And I was shocked, to be honest with you. But anyway, they informed me that it was approved. And after about a couple of months, they informed me that the money, first installment, was due on a certain day and certain month. Well, that day came and left. And I said, well, what happened? Well, Greg, somebody threw a wrench in the works and killed the whole deal. So understand, that was very heartbreaking for me because it was there to really help people. So, but in a way, I look back and say, you know what, that's good it happened that way. Because right now, rather than build 4,800 homes, I'm looking at reaching out to outreaches or supporters of veterans, pro-veterans or whatever, to help me build one home.
Yes.
Okay, start with one home. And the program is designed to where it actually helps the veteran. Because when I went through my event in life, with losing my home, I went to the VA and I asked them to help me stay in my home. And all they said was, go talk to the mortgage company. So I did, and of course they said, bring the payments up to date or we take you home. Well, I lost my home. It's just that simple. Well, I don't want any veteran to go through that.
Absolutely.
Okay. So because of that, and because of this program, the home program now is starting, and really I'm launching it on your program.
Absolutely.
And hopefully go from there.
So how can we get businesses or organizations involved, and how can maybe a veteran find out more about this program, and how does he register?
Well, they can go to my website, which is veteranscorner.vet, which is a VET, not net, but VET. And you can go there and you can see our website, and you can see me in my little videos on the home page at the top part and also at the lower part. And you can go through that. And the main thing, though, is that I want you to understand, I want this to be a Louisiana project, not just veterans. It's Louisiana and Louisiana supporters. And all I'm asking is for a donation of just $60, or say $5 a month for 12 months. So I can reach anywhere between $250,000 to $300,000. We will build the first home. And once the home is completed, we would do a contract with the veteran. And in doing so, we would make it to where he would only pay 2% interest. And in doing so, once he's done that, while he's in home with his family, if for some reason he was to lose his job, well, because of my experiences of losing my home and so forth, I set up a program to where the principal and interest will be waived, okay? And we will work with that veteran to help him try to find another job. And if we have enough money in our till, maybe we can help train him, okay? And the same thing applies if he gets hurt on the job, injury on the job, we'll do the same thing. We'll waive a principal and interest. And once he gets a job or gets back up on his feet, only then shall he start making payments again. But he would have to keep up in the insurance payment, which is a small amount. The bottom line is I want to keep veterans in their home.
Yes.
And that's one way of doing it. And there's nobody out there doing that, especially mortgage companies. I hate to say it like that, but that's just true.
Now, are you getting any help from the government in any way?
No, I don't want any government involvement into this. Because with them, they are barriers and obstacles and even resistance.
That's true.
And in fact, they are the problem a lot of times.
Yeah, yeah. So your own organization, Veterans Corner, is launching this.
Yes.
It's called the Corner Pilot Home Program, and you have started the Veterans Corner Pilot Home Program, and you have started this because of what you have gone through as a veteran, and you don't want other veterans to go through what you've gone through, so you're asking the community to help you to launch this project by giving only
$60 or $5
a month
for 12 months
to the program. And so just go to your website or maybe even call you.
Yes, you can call me, which is 337-315-3259.
Okay, so you're looking for everyday sponsors, you maybe organizations, anybody that would like to help out.
Yes. Understand, I don't want government involvement. I want people to understand that I want this to be a Louisiana project. We're helping veterans. Now, the motto of Veterans Corner is Make Veterans First, America.
Yeah, I like that.
And that is the main program. Now, the program is a one-of-a-kind program. It's designed to provide sustainable housing solutions for veterans. So it's built with dignity, of course, and purpose, and also long-term impact. And we are calling on visionaries and change makers and patriotic supporters to help us bring this initiative to life. And Veterans Corner needs you, okay? And the one thing about this, about donating to Veterans Corner, because of my experiences and also donating to other causes that I've done in the past, I realized that there are three core words that are very important to Veterans Corner, and that is trust, accountability. If you were to donate just $1, you have the right to come in and audit our books to make sure that all monies received will go towards the home project. And that's something that nobody does. What I'm doing is totally open to everybody who donates to Veterans Corner. And whether it's a large organization or just one person. But the thing is, though, is that I want this to be a Veterans Corner project with Louisiana. And in doing so, we can make a difference. I want to leave a legacy behind. Okay, I got more days behind me than I got in front of me. So I want to leave a legacy behind, not just for my veteran days of the Vietnam era, but the veterans of today, the young veterans with families, the middle class with families who are fighting just from month to month to stay alive. If I can put them into a home, and at the same time, when they're in trouble, Veterans Corner will not disappear. We will always be there to work with them and help them stay in their home.
Right.
And even if, for some reason, that if they have a job and their employer transfers them to another location or even another part of the state, we will cancel the debt here. The only thing we ask, condition, is to make sure that the house is in good condition to leave, so the next veteran that comes in won't have any repairs to make.
Greg, will you all have to, your organization will have to build a home for them first, and so how do they apply, the veterans?
Well, once we get it out there, we're going to put it out there, and
as soon as you get enough funds, you'll build the house, and then you'll go from there.
That's right. We will contact, or rather, we will have a grand opening and inviting people, especially the donors, to come and look at the house, and also look at us, give the keys to the veteran. And of course, the veterans, once we put the word out, I'm sure we have a lot of applications we have to go through, but we have to start with one application first. But the program really is also designed to come to a point where we will not rely on donations to build homes. Now, the program is designed that way, but to start, we need donations to start off with. For instance, if I was to build 3 homes in one parish for 4 years, by the 4th year, there'll be enough money in the program to build a home without donations. Now, we have 64 parishes in Louisiana. We can build more than 3 homes in a parish. The thing is to get the first home built, prove to people, and to let people know that what we are doing is on the up and up. There's transparency, there's accountability, and hopefully in doing so, you will trust Veterans Corner.
Right. One of the things I love is not only are you putting them in a home, but you're helping them along the way as they live in the house as well, helping that veteran out.
Yes, whatever problems he runs across. Now, something else, too, guess what? His children can apply for a home if they're in a position to get married. So I want to make this generational to where it happens to the veteran, second generation, that's his children, and maybe the great-grandchildren. The only way a person really gets upon their feet is to be financially free. And in today's market, we are fighting just to stay alive. We have sacrificed for a country that we are still fighting to protect, and yet we are on the losing end a lot of time dealing with Congress. It's taken over 100 years, and we're still fighting.
Yeah.
And why, I don't know. But it's only because of veterans is the reason why we have a free America today. And we should, or rather America should put veterans first, because we pay the ultimate sacrifice sometimes. And that ultimate sacrifice is unbelievably, I don't know what the word I'll even express. The thing is that to do that for a friend, to die for him, is something that is above anything I can come think of. But the problem is, though, is that we need America. America needs also veterans, because we are the ones who put on the line fighting for our freedom, for America's freedom. And you're right, to even vote and everything else. So for us, Veterans Corner Pilot Home Program will make a difference in the lives of veterans. Now, at some point in the future, just because we were introduced, or rather invited, to submit a community and economic proposal, once we get to a point in the Pilot Home Program, we will open the doors to the community as well. But we have to start somewhere.
Absolutely. So what's your website again, and how can they reach you?
Okay, my number is 337-315-3259. And the website is www.veteranscorner.vet.
Now they can also make a one-time donation
Yes.
if they need as well.
Yes, you can go on the line, you go on our website, go to the donation page, and you have a selected amount you want to put up there. If you want to put up just $60, that's what I'm requesting. But if you want to put more or less, it doesn't matter. Everything goes into the pot.
All right. How can we make this notable on social media? Do you have like a website we can spread this information around?
Yes. Anything.
Okay. All right.
You can do everything you want. You put me on Facebook, you can take my website. It doesn't matter.
Well, thank you for allowing KJN to get this story out about the Home Pilot Program. We appreciate you and your passion for what you're doing for the community. Like you said, you got a whole lot of days behind you than before you. And we just pray that God continue to use you and may every need be met in Jesus' name, okay?
That's right, my friend.
All right. This has been KAJUN Talk, a public affairs presentation of KJN. This program has been pre-recorded.